Hello everyone, thank you for Jeet Kune, Physiology and more, and this is day 5 of Heavy Bag 101. So first I'm going to delve into my actual warm-up routine as far as my lower body for what I usually do before any type of my lower body training. This includes usually running. Sometimes I'll do a warm-up run, jog, whatever, okay, but between my running, kicks, things like that, this is actually what the majority of what I will do. I'm going to start off by doing a kicking drill, actually, that I learned from a Taekwondo school. I didn't go to Taekwondo school, but it's actually on YouTube. This Taekwondo school that I have watched off and on. I actually learned this little kicking drill. You do sets of 10. You can do 2 or 3 sets, but I use it as a warm-up. If you're going to do the actual drill itself, I would probably do 2, 3, maybe 4 sets, depending on your advanced or conditioning / flexibility level and things like that. However, I think it's very thorough to start off with doing this for a warm-up. So what you do is you do 3 kicks. You do a low kick, mid kick, and then a high kick. On the high kick, you want to feel your hips stretch just a little bit. So the highest kick, it might hurt, or you might feel a little bit of discomfort. But on that third kick, that's going to really stretch and open up your hips and your groin as well. So let's get into it. So we go low, and you hold on to something too, because even if you have a really good balance, you're going to be going way high up in the air, which is really going to throw you off balance. So let's go. So 1, oh, clicked on something. 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, definitely tight. 1, 2, 5. Okay, so let me. Okay, I'm gonna do that side. I'm gonna do real quick each side, and then I'm gonna switch to the other side, and then I'll go to the next exercise. You want to do it with me if you like, or on the side or whatever. You can do whatever, however you want to do it. But the thing is, I'm just gonna do 10 on each side. Okay. Okay, next warm-up exercise is going to be some sliding side kicks. I'll show you basically the way I do them for my warm-up. I'll do 9 on each side. So I'm just going to show you real quick. Then I'm going to do each side, pause it so it doesn't lengthen the video more than I would like it to, and then I'm going to go on the next exercise. So, put things out of the way here. Okay, so do your sliding side kick. Again, a sliding side kick is just like this. You slide. Do them just kind of easy because it's an actual warm-up. I kind of shake my leg out if I feel a little tight. Get them a little high so you can get a good stretch in your hips and your groin. Okay, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to do the other side and switch to the next exercise. All right, next exercise. This might sound kind of silly, the concept of why I use this for a part of my warm-up. But if any of you ever watched the Bruce Lee's movies, you see where it's actually going to be on Enter the Dragon, which is actually my favorite Bruce Lee movie. He does a triple kick, so he just boom, 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 does 3 sliding side kicks in a row. That's actually what I do. It's a very good warm-up. Really get your body loosened up and warmed up. So I'm going to start back here, and you'll see me come to the screen. Sit. Sit, sit, right there, and then I go low, mid, and then one more. Boom. Other side. Sit, 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 and then low, mid, and then one more. And with the low mids, I usually do sit, sit pretty fast, okay? All right, now moving to the next exercise. After that, what I'm going to do is I would do some what's standard side kick in Taekwondo. I'll do 5 and 5. Well, I'll do 5 where I'm actually doing balance and controlling my movements. And then I will actually do an additional 8. But all those I'm just going to do mobility. Let me show you here, okay? So this is going to be working on my balance and control. So this, boom. If you need to hold on to something, that's fine. I'm not, but boom, and then back like that. Okay, so that's 1. It's going to teach you control and balance 2. 3. Again, if you need to hold on to something, go ahead. I'm not, but if I have to, I will. 4. Okay. And there's 5. I just almost lost my balance. Okay. Now that's the control movement. Now, for mobility and warm-up purposes, we're just going to go through the actual motion. So there's 6. 7. We're coming from the side here. All right, boom. 8. You see the more mobility. Again, if you need to use something to balance on with this one, you can as well. 9, okay? So I'm gonna go up to 13. Then do the same thing on the other side, 5 for control and balance. And then the other 8 for mobility. And then we'll get started. Okay, so now if you haven't done other exercises, like I'm about to explain, I did some push-ups after I was done. Now, if you have not already, I would highly recommend doing some walking lunges, something to loosen up your hips a little bit more, loosen up your groin a little bit more. I do those as part of my morning routine. So I used to do them additionally, but I don't really find them necessary. I might do a few as well. And then I did some push-ups to get my upper body thoroughly warmed up, because now we're going to get into, those of you who watched my video yesterday on the upper body, different types of training. You got your conditioning, your power, your technique, your speed, or a combination of all of the above. I'm going to go over the same thing today with lower body. So let's get to the heavy bag. Okay, so the ground is actually wet here. It actually rained early this morning and actually just stopped a little bit ago. So you have to be a little bit careful, but the thing is, I'm just going to show you, like I said, you have your power, your technique, your conditioning, your speed training with your lower body as well. Now it gets a little more complicated and possibly difficult when you get into your lower body kicking and things like that, because you're going to be, especially if you're not used to it, it's going to be hard to make shift from movement to movement and things like that. So let's go ahead and get started with, we're going to go ahead and work on technique first, because technique is the utmost important. We'll work on technique, doing some hook kicks or front hook kicks, whatever you want to call them, okay? So with the technique on these, what you want to do is you literally want to twist your body and drive your leg into it, okay? Twist your body, drive your leg in, boom. Twist your body, drive your leg in, and that's how you create your power. Remember, your power starts in your legs and hips, and you channel it throughout your body. Here we go. Technique, boom, okay? And remember, always focus on hitting your shin, not the top of your foot. Boom, okay? Drive, boom, okay? Twist and drive. Twist and drive, okay? Twist and drive. Okay, so I would do several. Let's say I would probably, especially if you're starting out, if your technique isn't the greatest, I would probably do 13 to 21 of those. Yes, I do odd numbers because I always add at least one. So that's just one thing I do. That extra one can be the difference maker, honestly. Okay, so let's switch sides. Twist and drive. 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 There. See it from this side so you can see a little better. Twist and drive. You can't really see the best of them there either. Let's try this way. Okay, here we go. Twist and drive. Okay, so there we go. Now, that's going to be your technique with your technique on your sliding side kicks. Like I mentioned already earlier this week, you know, put your foot up there and kind of push off of it. Let me show you what I mean. Right there. It's going to get you a good feel for the distance between your leg and the heavy bag of where you need to start off. Okay. Okay, so start with that. Then you want to be careful if it is wet out. You want to be careful because your foot can slide up and you can actually pull your groin. So I wouldn't recommend doing this when the ground is wet and or your heavy bag is wet. That's why probably good best to put it in the garage or something, but I don't have that option. Oh, messed up there, huh? Like I said, you got to get a feel for it. You know, the distance where you're at, where you need to start off and slide forward at. Okay? All right. Other side. That was way off. Okay. All right. Now, after kick themselves, finding out our distance we need to start at. We go over here. So you get more of a direct, I'm going to do both legs here. Nope. A little too far. Here we go. Although I hit a little board thing there. And here we go. So the idea here, find out your distance, things like that. There's the technique part. Now, conditioning aspect. With the hook kicks, we can either do a low to a mid We're going to do back and forth. Back and forth is going to be a little more difficult, obviously depending on your conditioning level and whatnot. So here we go. Here we go. Boom, boom. You can even do just a double kick. Boom, boom. Then switch sides. Boom, boom. And go back and forth, switch sides. That's really going to help your conditioning. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Just keep doing that. If you're having problems with balance, maybe you can find something close to hold on to, or just work on your balance a little more, okay? Now with side kicks and your conditioning training, that really the biggest thing is just coming back faster, boom. So instead of just going boom and then back, instead of doing that, you're gonna go boom, boom. Might even be better to have someone hold the bag for you so that you don't have to keep messing with it, coming back and whatnot. So, all right, there we go. That's that on the side kicks, okay, for conditioning aspects. And like I said, with hook kicks, you can also do this. But as you see, the heavy bag's moving constantly, so if you have someone to hold the heavy bag, that's going to help even more. Okay, so far as the speed, really the biggest thing is just, it's going to require balance as well, but with speed, you're going to try to hold your balance and tap, 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 okay? So, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, okay? Other one. And by going back and forth, boom, 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 it's also going to help your speed. Things like that with the side kicks. Pretty much the same thing with conditioning. You're just going to be going boom, 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 boom. Go back and forth as fast as possible, except with the actual speed aspects of it. You know, maybe possibly one thing you could try is going back to kicking the heavy bag and then going the other leg, boom, real quick, in the air. A shadow kick, okay? So let me demonstrate. So if you go like this, you go, you do a side kick here, boom, and then you come down, boom. Try it again, okay? And then come over here, boom. Whatever it may be, doesn't matter where you do it, how you do it, any of those things are really gonna help, okay? So there we go. Let's get out there, stay motivated, believe in yourself, believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there, let's go, smash, punch, kick that like button, just don't break it. Let's get out there and do something. Let's go.